And finally on our list, we have the MSS formation, which is the market structure shift formation. And we're going to have a look at all the details right there. I personally believe this is the most important one because at the same time, it is the simplest one, but at the same time, it's the most powerful one. And again, it all comes to market structure. So let's have a look. Let's get into it. MSS. A market structure shift signifies a change of the direction of a market. This is a great confirmation for when you're looking to enter a trade or just identify the shift of the structure, right? It works on both higher time frames and lower time frames, okay? So again, this pattern is a simple break of the most recent lower high or a higher low. And we're gonna have details about that, so don't you worry if you don't understand currently which one is the lower high or you cannot imagine it. We have actually the pictures below. It sometimes goes hand in hand with the double top and double bottom formation. But sometimes the market does not come to test the higher high and lower low. Okay, so that is super important. Okay, sometimes it might go with a double bottom or a double top. So for example, let's just have a look at the examples, right? So we have an uptrend. The market makes a higher high, it pulls back, this is a higher low. Can we take a long from here? Absolutely yes. But what the market does later, it tries to push, but it fails. It even fails to come to make a double top. And this is what I said right there. Sometimes the market does not come to test the higher high or lower low. This is your higher high, this is your lower low. So basically, it does not create a double top or a double bottom formation. And as you can see, there is a failure to make a new higher high or even test the previous higher high. And we have the shift, right? This is from a higher high, we go to a lower high right there, and the market pushes lower, breaks structure, retest. Here we go. Okay, this is the break of the most recent higher low. Exactly the opposite for change to the upside. We have a downtrend. The market makes a lower low. We pull back. We create a lower high. Can we take a short from here? Yes. Yes, we can. We take the short, but again, the market doesn't hit take profit at the lows. And we have a new higher low. This higher low is not confirmed yet because if we don't have this price on the left, this is just the first sign of the market failing to make a new lower low. And once we have the break above, this is when we start looking for longs. And then we're going to have the retest, pullback, maybe a perfect retest, maybe below, maybe above, but we will be looking for longs. All right. So this is the MMS formation. That's it. Nothing more. It's just a shift of the market structure. So right now, let's have a look at some details again. I'm going to screenshot this chart very quickly and we're going to draw on our favorite whiteboard right there. So again, I want you to pay attention how market structure is building up. Push, pullback, lower high. This is actually a market structure shift. Imagine we have an uptrend right there. The market makes a higher high, pushes away, pulls back, fails to make actually a higher high, pushes down, breaks, retest. Can we take a short? Absolutely. Beautiful short. Perfect break and retest. Nice flush to the downside to create a lower low. What happens later? I have to keep deleting. What happens later is the market pulls back. Can we take a short from here? Absolutely. Yes, we take a short from here, but you can see from the behavior of the price, the market just doesn't seem to continue lower, right? It just doesn't go. And then all of a sudden we have a break of this major lower high. And as you can see, the market did not pull back to create a double bottom right there. It just failed to break lower. It just created a higher low right there and broke structure above. And this is our MSS formation, okay? What happens later? The market pushes away. Does it come for a perfect retest again? Oh, no, it doesn't. But it creates a perfect supportive level right there for us to take a long, right? And then we take the long. This is a big high right there. So where is your major structure currently? It's sitting right there. This is your major structure because there is nothing inside there. We have a push, we have a pull away, retest of the structure. It's a little bit tricky, this one, but eventually we continued to climb to the upside. And this is our first example of the MSS formation, which occurred right there. The market making a lower low, pulling back. We look for shorts, but the market fails to break lower, pushes up, and then we change the structure. Okay, super simple. So let's have a look at one final example that is a little bit more, again, as I keep saying, the market is not perfect and it has all of those variables which you're gonna see actually from backtesting. Because it's pretty important that you backtest that stuff, because just by looking at those examples and just by looking at the textbook examples as well, it is not enough. You have to identify them by yourself and actually train your eyes to see them, right? So right there, what do we have? We have a push, pullback, higher low formation. We take longs, push, retest of the previous structure right there. We take longs, nice higher high, beautiful. What do we look for? Longs. But even if we look for loans right there, we don't have the confirmation. The market just smashes through the previous higher low. And what is the detail about this one is that actually we didn't kind of pull back and then break. So we did not have this structure right there. And what is the detail is that just we go from a higher low, higher high, we just break the structure below, all right? And this is still an MSS formation. Have a look, higher low, strong push above, higher high, but then all of a sudden the market strongly breaks structure below, okay? And then what we have to wait for, because everything is broken, we have to wait for our pullback. Here is our lower high, push to the downside, break structure, retest, lower high formation, lower low formation right there. Our major structure is right now this. Pull away, pull back, short from right there as well, and then we continue going down until the market changes to the upside. Okay, so this is another variable of the MSS formation. Remember, the first one looks something like this. It kind of has a little bit of a lower high, but this one actually looks like that. Okay, so you're lacking this little move right there. So make sure to take note of this because you're gonna see this a lot, and it's a super powerful formation to be traded as well, because this one actually signifies a lot of selling pressure. The other one is just a little bit more indecisive. It's like, okay, from here, do I push higher or do I break lower? All right, but this one is just, I'm gonna push lower, man. I'm just gonna sell that market, right? All right, so yep, this is the MSS formation, and this is how we're gonna wrap up the market structure formations. And right now, you should hang in a little bit of an assignment, right? In the next lesson, you're gonna see a little assignment. So again, previously you tried to identify the 3 trends. Right now, I want you to identify those 3 formations. The more examples you provide, the better. You can provide a bullish MSS, you can provide a bearish MSS, you can provide a double top, a double bottom, you can provide a bullish break and retest, and you can provide a bearish break and retest. So make sure to put in the work and submit that assignment. Let's do it.